Alright, so we're off and running. This is Champs Challenge number 2 for me. Prizes supplied by GP Extreme in the event of a defeat for me. Prizes supplied by me in the event of myself winning. Again, these are super top quality prizes. Coming from me out of my personal stash. So I've been fortunate enough to go first. Oh, and this I had mentioned that I would randomize maybe, but what I did was I was pretty lazy and just picked a game that was, this is from the 4-player tournament, the War of Shadows Dawn of Champions. We'll be playing that in the round of 16, so I just picked a current round from a tournament, and I may be doing that more often in the future. I'm thinking pretty hard I'm just going to take Daybreak Ascara. I kind of don't want him to have Clockwork Sentry, and I kind of want to have Clockwork Sentry, but I'm taking Daybreak Ascara. I think I just have to. The card's just so good. It's not, of course, with War of Shadows, maybe Clockwork Sentry's a little bit better than it normally would be. So that may have already been a mistake, but, I think I at least have a decent amount of versatility there. I wonder if he has, I guess I don't know yet if he has a, okay, so he bought a second Mechana rep there. So, unfortunately, he's actually in pretty good shape so far. I think I will take the Verdant Chanter, actually, because, well, it has some upside over a Mystic, and I'm not doing much with my Militia anyway, although it's possible. The other thought is to take Root Scryer, but I kind of like the idea of having some more runes. I assume he's probably taking Watchtower Golem, and I'd like to at least get, like, the Deadeye Assassin. Yeah, so I'm going to take the Verdant Chanter. I think that's okay. Alright, so at least I can afford the Deadeye Assassin, and I actually will have enough to buy a Reputation as well. So he's off to a pretty good start with the power, but I'm going to catch up on the power. I will not be utilizing the Knight ability of Verdant Chanter on this turn, but perhaps in the future. So I'm going to start here with the, well, I could start with the Root Scryer. Like, that's probably what I'm doing with the 2 rune anyway, and then that leaves me more options if a 5-cost came out that was just really bomb and I wanted. I don't think there's anything in this combination of sets that can come out and mess up my option to buy Deadeye Assassin, so yeah, I'm going to take the Deadeye, because like if a 2-cost Void that I wanted came out, it could be better than the Root Scryer, and I don't think, alright, and I don't think Root Scryer is like what he's really after right now anyway, though he might take it from me. I only want it really because of the Daybreak Ascara, but I'll take it. Okay. So, I want to keep him away from another construct as long as I can. Of course, there may or may not be an option to do that. I guess generally the hope is just that more constructs don't come out. Interesting choice here. If does he want the Lunar Guardian, or just the 3 honor from the Shardwing Beetle, or maybe a Mystic? He doesn't have a Mystic yet. So right now he's behind in runes. With War of Shadows, that matters a little bit less. So he did go ahead and just pay for the Shardwing Beetle. That's fine. I think I want the Lunar Guardian and a Reputation, because I want more runes, and I want to build up for my Sidranus. A night card coming out there, a big night card like that, I think is pretty fortunate for me, because now, I do have 2 night cards that I would like to trigger, so pretty fortunate that came out to kind of assist me. Do I want the Wild Gear Sower? Probably. I want to keep him away from that. I'm building this like kind of life bounty kind of deck, and that could matter. On the other hand, I don't necessarily want to open a Cindereau slot. But yeah, I think the Wild Gear Sower is good enough that I should take it from him. Unfortunately, Map of the Stars is probably way better for him if he can get it, but maybe I'll be lucky. I mean, he did buy... He hasn't really bought a lot of runes, so 5 is not a given. Okay, 3-2. Works out pretty good for me, so... And I get to trigger my night cards. This is great. Champ's Challenge luck, right? I mean, this is fantastic. I'm going to be probably copying the Lunar Guardian, because that lets me beat Betrayed Templar. It's pretty great. No, it doesn't. I can't count. I'll just copy the Root Scryer twice. Draw some more cards, because I can already beat the Shardwing Beetle anyway. Interesting choice, actually. Because drawing 2 cards is good, but making 2 runes and 2 power is also pretty good. I don't know how much I'm going to need the extra 2 runes. Drawing 2 cards, though, also gives me Deadeye Assassin potential. Yeah, I think that makes up for the difference here. Oh, didn't get there, but that's okay. So, first I'm going to beat the Beetle, and I'm pretty sure I'm not paying the 3, because I want the Map of the Stars. Oh man, now Moonveil Click. See, this is still a tough choice, so I'm not paying for the Beetle. Because, see, I don't want him to have Map of the Stars, but I really kind of want the Moonveil Click. Because that's a lot of advantage. I bought a lot of Lifebound. Yeah, that pays off pretty big for me. Ooh. Yeah, I actually think I do want that in the discard pile. No. Just kidding. I want it right away. The odds are pretty good that I want to draw that. Just ASAP. I didn't forget what Verdant Chanter did. Nonsense. I would never do such a thing. Okay, so he gets Map of the Stars. Oh, okay, gets the capsule. Yeah, because that fits his champion. Gives him his core, and he gets to shuffle. So, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so... It's nighttime still. That is really, really fortunate, though, for me. And now I get to... Let's see. What's the Golem? So, nighttime. I will not be killing that during the nighttime. Still, though. So I think what I'll do is buy the Map of the Stars first. I could go after the Vyrak. 7, 10, 11. No, I cannot. Alright, so I will go Map first, because I don't... Well, now I care less if he gets it than I did before, but I still think I want it. I'm trying to think if there's a, because I might hit a better 5-cost monster if I dig through a couple cards. Like the Moth doesn't actually do much right now, but I might find a better card to buy if I beat monsters first. So yeah, I'm going to beat monsters first. Moth is still pretty high on where you'd want to be, where I'd want to be, I think. And I will could take Inspired Templar. It's also really good. But I think I'm going to be able to keep the runes. I don't think the Map of the Stars is that big of an impact right now. But it's the highest value, so I will take it. Like, it's still... It has an impact. It might not be the highest impact, but there's still enough time left in this game that I can gain some incremental advantage from that, so I think it's worth it. Because I don't think, like, the Inspired Templar right now isn't really great. If he makes it daytime, he could beat Atlas. He could try buying Root Scryer. Oh, he could, yeah, but then he can't beat it unless he has more power. And the Deathfinder, nice. Alright. So, now it's daytime. Verdant Chanter does not work during the daytime. I can buy the Templar and try to make it work afterwards, and then I could hit with Root Scryer by putting Root Scryer on top. Okay. Seems good. I'm going to take the Templar. Oh, still daytime. Okay. So that's cool. Get to keep the click. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy my reputation here. I just don't think I need the Root Scryer so badly that I should take it. Like, he doesn't need it. He does kind of want the Overhaul Cleric. I could take that and hope that there's a better Void card for me next turn. I don't really get a lot of benefit out of the Overhaul Cleric. I'm not sure how much benefit I really get from Sidranus at this point. It is a card for, well, Deadeye Assassin's in the discard pile for now. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Overhaul Cleric. That hopefully keeps things that he's doing from getting out of control. Now I've got Moonveil and Daybreak, so that's pretty sweet. If I had another Lifebound, it'd be better. Daybreak, Ascara, and War of Shadows. That's cool. Cool flavor there. Ooh. Ryak's huge. Okay, so I'm definitely copying the Moonveil click because I want the Daybreak back. I will take the Shade's Bargain to fill out the 4 for my Sidranus. And then I will take the Root Scryer. And then the Prospector Scout. Root Scryer is slightly higher on the agenda for me than it is for him. I kind of want it to be Night, and I don't think Flare Tracker is just such a great card that he'll definitely buy it, so I think it'd be fine to buy Prospector Scout. It's not really where I want to be. Well, I might be invested in it being Day because of my Inspired Templar, but that could all change based on his next turn. He does have some power. Well, and his day turns on his construct that he has in play now too, and I don't know that he has any other way to do that, so I'm not going to help him make it Day. It's going to be Day anyway, probably, but let's just see what happens. Okay. I think the Prospector Scout is probably a better card in general, so there's that. Well, there's Ryak, just completely swinging this game, so... and now it's daytime. Not in great shape here. He's doing a fine job of, just plugging away with the Mechana stuff and using the Watchtower Golem to its full effect. So, oh, and he used the Capsule last turn too. Somehow I tend to forget about that card, but it does have its times when it's great. So Root Scryer. Okay. So I guess I should put the Clockwork Sentry in the discard pile for my Deadeye Assassin, and then I could copy the Deadeye Assassin before... It's not enough to hit a Night Necklace. Maybe I copy the Root Scryer twice. I do have a Constructor too I could hit that would build up the Sower. Could hit the Moonveil Click for some added bonus. And I can already do 5 for the Atlas just by buying the Clockwork Sentry. I don't necessarily need the prototype. Okay, yeah, I'm going to draw some cards with the Daybreak. Okay. And so I guess I play this first just in case. I'm going to buy a Void card. And now I guess I'll buy another Void card. I think I can afford that. So I got Day. The only thing is I kind of need to keep it Day so I can beat the Atlas for 6, because that's just the highest value. And I don't really need that extra power if I'm beating Atlas. So yeah, never mind. We'll just go ahead and hit the Atlas. Make sure that I get it. And then I guess I'll buy more Void cards, create maybe a rally chance at some point. Okay, this is a close one. Man, oh man. I'm concerned. Uh-oh. GP, I am concerned for your prize supply. Cliffy has me on the ropes, and he may have me. I've kind of had the rune advantage, but it's been a pretty violent game, and Vyrak has just done work. So if he has it now, if he has one more power, he can probably end the game. I guess he's counting now to see if he wins if he ends it. Which probably. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, 31. It's unlikely that my deck size is going to get it done. So yeah, I guess he just did it. We shall see. And yep, he got there. Good game to you, Cliffy. Thanks for playing. And everybody else, thanks for watching. And I'll see if I can come out better next time. I think the early cards that he was able to buy, the Clockwork Sentry and the Watchtower Golem, in hindsight, I may have let him have things that I probably should have tried to take from him. I might should have taken that Clockwork Sentry. The card is probably just too important to let it go around in this combination. But just either way, just well played on his part, and a good game. So, see you guys next time.